Hey, Eagle Mountain. Welcome to this month's episode of Living with Wildlife. I'm Todd Black. Back in March, we talked about the three different kinds of owls we have here in the city, the great horned owl, the barn owl, and the burrowing owl. Back in April, I actually found an active burrowing owl territory, and we ended up putting a motion sensing trail camera on it. So we have a whole bunch of video footage of burrowing owls doing everything that burrowing owls will do. So hopefully after today, you'll learn a few things about a burrowing owl that you didn't know before. There's several things about burrowing owls that are different than other raptors and for sure different than other owls. The first thing is the body size. The body size of the male is actually bigger than the body size of the female, and for most raptors that isn't the case. The female's usually the bigger body size. And the owls are only about the size of a robin, so they're just not very big. One of the other things that's kind of cool about burrowing owls and unique to burrowing owls is they're diurnal, which means that they're active both at night and during the day. Another thing that I wouldn't say is unique, but one of the only species that I can think that do what's called asynchronized hatching. And what that is most birds will lay a clutch. They'll lay 2, 3, 6, 10 eggs, however many eggs they're gonna lay. And they won't start incubating until all of those eggs are laid. The burrowing owls are a little bit different. That female will start to incubate the first egg the day that it's laid, and then 12, 14 days later when she's done, then she's still incubating those eggs. So those chicks will hatch at different times. They could be anywhere from 1 to 12 to 14 days apart. We had a badger that came and visited the burrow, the nest, just towards the end of June. And unfortunately, we lost several of the chicks. You know, that's the circle of life, and Mother Nature's cruel sometimes, but that's the way things go. I'm excited to see that one of the chicks at least made it. We know that it could fly. It flew off, joined the adults, and they're out and about somewhere. And hopefully it was a good enough experience for Jack and Diane that they'll be back again next year and try to raise another family. There's the scoop on burrowing owls. I hope you learned a few things that you didn't know. We'll see you next month.